Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Morning, Darren. Hey, Macabelli. Hey, Harry. Hey, Christian. Hey, Propiano. Hey, Christian. Batusai, team in everyone. Well, people, we had a nice dump last night. We saw below 90k Bitcoin. But you saw what happened. When Bitcoin is below 90k, people are calling for lower. It's strange, but that's usually what's happening. Okay, let's start with daily chart. We'll go on CME chart and see what we have, and then we can zoom in. We can find some swing trades, maybe even some day trades if it's possible. If someone wants, can confirm me if we have sound and if you see the image. Okay, so starting with CME chart. Thank you. We are in the long relow zone if we consider this low and this high. Now swing low, swing high, long relow zone. So we have location for thinking long. Yeah, that's the first thing we check. We had a lot of gaps. All of them are filled until now. You can see we had one here, we had one here. Yeah, everything. This one is still open above. We have some gaps above here. This gap is still open, but a big gap here, a big double gap here, you can see closed. And today, because we closed below this level, below 91,500 like we discussed yesterday, now we close this big one from April 2025. So I don't see any other gap until 74. So we have location, we closed all the gaps. I don't see bullish divergence on the indicators, not yet, but we still have time to form some. Bitcoin stayed a little bit below 90k and bounced right up. We Wyckoff checked this level. Everyone is bearish. Everyone and their mothers are bearish here. I don't know why. Now I'm looking for W's. Now I'm looking for, okay, give me some daily W's so I could open a swing long. So I could open a position long, or I could do something. If you are a swing trader and you don't have a W, nothing you can do. You should wait for those W's. It will take some time, like we discussed this week. Now, a lot of people ask you where the bottom is. Well, wait for that W. That W, double bottom. W comes from that double bottom. Double bottom will tell you where the bottom is. Well, we don't have a W. Well, if we don't have a W, stay out. Wait for that W. It's that simple, people. Yeah? It's that simple. Okay. So, let's drag this one even lower. Okay, this is the short reload zone. Guess what? If Bitcoin will bounce here, everyone will be bullish. But what do we have on daily? Well, we have location, and that's it. We want to check this level. We don't have bullish divergence on daily. Nothing. Nothing on OBV, nothing on RSI, nothing on MACD. So nothing else. We should wait for W's. If we'll see W's, we can play long. If you are a swing trader and you love 4-hour chart, then you can go on 4-hour chart. But not even on 4-hour chart, we don't have a W. Not yet. Morning, Catalin. Morning, Grass. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on CME. The other template you can see is similar. The classic, the non-stop chart. Yeah, CME, you know, that has is closed in the weekend and 1 hour overnight. Look at it. It's similar. We can push a bit lower. Maybe. No W, no trade, people. It's that simple. We just completed another AB equals CD. But for a reversal, we need a double bottom. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bearish here. I'm bullish. But in the same time, if the market is so strong, let it prove itself. Okay. Again, we're using this index template. Yeah, this is a template we use from some time, from a long time. Yeah. 29.8, 30% retracement from the top until here. Not the best time to be bearish. You don't want to be the last to short. You don't want to be the last to sell. Wait for those W's. 30, maybe we'll push a bit lower. 35, let's say we'll go to 35. We don't know. Wait for those W's. Probably the market will push all the way back in the short reload zone. I'll zoom out on weekly just to show you what we have on this one and how old it is and what we can do. Look at it. This trend line was well respected. We discussed at that moment, 6 October, on 7 we said, well, look at it. I'm not saying it's the top, but you should pay attention. You should hedge your portfolio. Okay? 1 year from the top to the bottom. So it's something to remember next time. When you see, well, in hindsight, we know that that was the top. And we have 1 fucking year from the top. It was probably close to the bottom. I'm not saying this is the top. The market is changing. Everything is evolving. Maybe we'll have a double top like here. It looks like it. I don't know. I'm not predicting here. I'm just following the trails. I'm just following what I see on the chart. 33%, 31%, 30%. 29.8. Not a good idea to be bearish here. Even if we'll do something like this, stay here for some time. Yeah, and usually we do something like this on weekly. Look at it. We are staying in that retracement for longer to eliminate, to discourage all the beginners to long or to do anything. They'll say it's over and then up. It's not a good idea to sell or to short after a 30% retracement. It's all I'm saying. Okay? You can do the same study. You can use the index. Everyone has access on TradingView. Everyone could do this study. Everyone could look for itself and see what it has. Don't believe me, verify. Okay, go back on daily. Now, let's take a look at Ethereum. What do we have here? Well, on daily, we Wyckoff check this level. 3000 is behaving like a support and resistance, but again, Ethereum daily, no W. Some potential bullish divergence on MACD histogram, not confirmed yet. RSI, potential, not confirmed yet. A lot of work. OBV, nothing here. Maybe a little bit here. Maybe it's trying to do something on daily. You can see here. This could be a bullish divergence. Small one, but it's there. So potential divergence in the indicators. Wyckoff check here, 50%. Will push lower in the long reload zone? I don't know. Probability for Ethereum to push a bit lower in the long reload zone is quite high. If you are a swing trader, you should wait for the same pattern. Yeah, same market structure, double bottom. If will be a double bottom, if will be an inverse head and shoulder, if will be something else, but something. For the moment, we have a clear downtrend and not the best location ever. Unfortunately, people, if you remember, where is the best place where Ethereum loves to stay and fuck around with everyone? You know the level? I do. This is the level where Ethereum, look left. Okay, look what happened here. From the first time we reached this level. That's 2021. Look what happened. How much time we stayed here until we accepted above. Look what happened when we retested that level. Look how much fuckery we had here. Here again. Here we rejected without touching. Look at it. Okay? So, look here. Important level. We are too damn close to that level. So, will Ethereum push all the way down to 2,500 and fuck around here? Possible. If we don't see any W until then, well, No W, no trade, people. It's a bit stronger than Bitcoin. Let's admit that. If we see Ws, I prefer to long Ethereum than better than Bitcoin. Okay? But I'll take what the market will give me. So don't say, well, it's impossible to reach 2,500. No, it's not impossible. It's like a magnet because it's, look how well is behaving there. No setup yet. Some reasons to think long, but not enough for a setup. Do whatever you want. Bitcoin, the classic template here on lower time frame, you can see high low trend line, high low trend line. You can see it's pointing out in this level. Wyckoff check. I think this area could give me something. 4-hour chart. I want to show you 4-hour chart before I'll go on the next one. I don't have a W. I don't have a W. We can form a W or even an inverse shoulder here. Yes, it's possible. We have bullish divergence in MACD histogram. Okay, but only in that. Well, maybe even, yeah, even on RSI is there. It's small, but it's there. I don't know if you see it, but look at it. We have bullish divergence in RSI and MACD, and if we'll come back down here and form that head and shoulder pattern or the W, because the W is part of the, could be part of the head and shoulder. You can see something like this. Maybe we'll push a bit higher, who knows. Let's just do it like this. And if we'll dump here today, this is a nice area to enter. Okay? Could be something like this. Possible. Possible. We don't know, so we'll have to wait to see if we'll retrace here, if we'll form a 1-hour W here or something to give us an entry. These will be the traders, the sharpshooter entries here in this level. Simple as that. Okay, let's go back on daily and go and talk about Ethereum versus Bitcoin in the same downtrend channel. Nothing special, nothing new. Look at it. Yeah. Let's wait and see what will happen. We need to accept above, and we will, but not today, not now at least. Dominance. Dominance is nice because it's holding below 60%. Yeah. With what happened last couple of days, dominance doesn't want to bounce back above 60%. Some money are moving from Bitcoin to altcoins. Bitcoin is dropping, altcoins are dropping also, but a little bit less. At some point in time, especially if we have the top on Bitcoin, you'll see money coming from Bitcoin, stable coins, and then altcoins. Sometimes even directly from Bitcoin to altcoins. But now people love to, well, I sold Bitcoin, I'll stay on stables and I'll hunt something on altcoins. So you can see, first you can see a spike in stables and then to see stables to altcoins. For me, it's clear, below 60%, daily I'm trying to form here, ugly, indeed, ugly, but is there. I'm intending to sell or to think about selling my shitcoins at 40% here in this area, not at 60%. There are still some people asking me, well, when to sell, when, well, what will happen? Well, at least wait for that. Below 50%, 40% dominance. And if you don't like what you see, you can change your plan or do something else. Okay? Okay. Yes. It's bouncing. Nice to see that. We are retesting the daily EM. Look at it. Nice EM. Breakdown and retest. Let's see what will happen today. We have a gap here. We open with a gap. Look at it. Nice gap. Really nice gap. If we'll close it today, then okay. We close it today. If not, Gap. Gap above, but this is just a gap. Okay? If we close today here, we'll cancel this gap or not. But if we close today higher, then officially we'll have a gap and the market will need to close below this level to close the gap. Well, let's see what will happen. For the moment, what we have here is just a bearish retest of this already confirmed gap. You can play fib pong here if you are a traditional market trader. You can see it's well respected. You can draw another fib from here to here, and you have short reload zone and probably will reject from that level, and then draw a long reload zone and play back and forth until it's not valid anymore. Because the market is fucking around in a clear range here. Gold. Long here, short here. Unfortunately, we didn't get our EM here. Now it's back to close to 4,000. Nothing we can do here. Silver. I'm still in the trade, people. Nothing new about silver. I know silver is outperforming. My thinking is we'll do a really nice job with this trade. If not, I'm risk-free already and I'll try the next round. I don't have a problem with that. For the moment, my position is risk-free and I'm in profit. Okay, so total. We are fighting 3 trillion. We just touched last night $3 trillion. 25% from 4 trillion, 3 trillion. Ugly. Nothing we can do, people. Now we are fighting 3 trillion. We are not fighting 3.5. We are not fighting 4 trillion. We are fighting 3. Some money exit the crypto space. And it's not the beginners. And it's not the public. It's someone else. In the same time, people. Fund managers, they have a different approach. Okay? They have a totally different approach. You have to understand the fund manager is working with the public or someone else money. And if he bought Bitcoin a lot lower, he wants to brag at the end of the year, look at me, how smart I am, how much money I made, how much profit I made for the investors. So to do that, he'll have to realize the fucking profit. To realize the fucking profit, they'll have to sell. If they'll buy back next year or will buy back after that, it's something else. But has to realize the profit so he can tell, well, look at me. Join my fund because mine is 40% in profit and the next guy is 20% only. And if someone has 40%, the other one is forced, even if on the long run is not the best solution, the next one besides him has to do the same fucking thing to keep in check, to keep the profit in the same level, to be able to brag also, look at me. Yeah? Because now it's not the public that is moving the Bitcoin market or the crypto market. They are fund managers, is BlackRock, is ETFs and other people. And they have a different thinking. Anyway, total 3 in the same place like yesterday. So that's my overview. Nice location on Bitcoin. We closed all the gaps. We need W's. To answer to Matija, you try to submit Discord. Well, you probably, Matija, you joined our Discord in the past. Yeah? You joined in the past and you left the server. And when you do that, a stupid manager, that's me, will right click and ban you so you cannot join again. So if you are in Discord, stay in Discord. If you left the server, sorry, I'm not changing my approach and I'm not unban anyone. Well, something happened and I'm not manually scanning for, well, each and every one. Let's see what happened. Yeah, feel free to DM me on Twitter if you have a verified account. Reach out to me Send me your Discord username there, and we'll see what we can do. Well, there you go. You know how to do it. Huh? People, I'm not accepting all the people. That's for sure. Always will be people unhappy that they didn't manage to join. We had the server on public until 1 month ago. Then we got a private server, and now we don't accept everyone. I know it's attractive, but we don't allow everyone in the server. Okay, let's go to what we said we'll do today. Lower time frame. I said patience yesterday. If you remember on Ethereum, I said, well, I like Ethereum more than Bitcoin. Give me that fucking 5-minute W. And there you go. You can see we dumped. No W. And look at the W. Before the FOMC minutes, even if I got a W, I'm not touching something like that. But after, well, look at the W. We took the W. Stefan posted this one, I think, on VIP. I posted somewhere in here on general chat. I didn't have time to post. Was a really nice trade, and I wanted to take advantage of it. And the market didn't do a retest. But you can see. That's why I keep repeating. Patience, wait for the right environment, wait for the W, wait for the setup. Look at it. Yeah, I closed here, partially. I still have it. Well, if we'll go in the short reload zone, I'll be more than happy to let only a moon bag. Kind of 20%. Okay? Okay, now we can long here. I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. We are too damn close to the short reload zone. Let's go on 1 hour, because that was a day trade, a scalp, what I did last night. If you waited for a 1 hour WL, you can see nothing. We have a V bottom here. What do V bottom love to do? Who can tell me? Is that simple? Well, V bottoms usually get retested. V bottom will go back down and retest this long reload zone, usually. If you are an ICT guy, fair value gaps and things like that. If you are like me, you'll say, well, this is the Monday low. This is the long reload zone. If I want to long now, I need to wait for the long reload zone. Okay? Okay. To short here? No. We don't have enough reasons to short here. If, for example, the market will push all the way, all of the sudden, all the way up here, and you see a 5-minute SFU setup, okay. But if we reach these levels, we damn close to the Monday high. So the only short I could think about is Monday high SFU. Okay, that could be the one. You can trail on with Holy Grail on 5 or 15-minute chart, Andrei. That's up to you. There are a lot of methods how to trail. 3 high lows, percentage, keep in mind the volatility and put it automatically on Binance. Let's say if the market will drop 0.5%, will stop me out. Or you can use Holy Grail, or you can use other methods. There are a lot of methods to trail. Idea is to keep your stop loss far away from the market, to allow the market to pump without stopping you out. Yeah? Let the volatility play itself. So, what method to use? It's up to you. Holy Grail, it's a good method. If you take the Holy Grail and when you are in profit, you switch from 5 to 50-minute chart and stay on 50-minute chart or 30-minute chart if the market is keep going. It's the simplest way to trail. Okay, So here, if the market will bounce here in the 3150, what will form here? What will this become? Can you see it? On 1 hour and even on 4 hour chart. Let's assume this is a shoulder, this is the head, and if the market will push all the way up here, somewhere in here, and then will dump, this will become a inverse head and shoulder on 1 hour. Okay? We don't have that bullish divergence here between shoulder and head. I don't like that. But maybe the time frame is not right. Okay. Nothing I can do here. I don't want to short. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, what we had here, we had a nice SFU. And last night, Stefan was asking me multiple times. He was in a live stream with Capua 2 reviewing their trades. And he was asking, well, you took the SFU, you took the trade. For me, it was funny because I knew he was taking the trade. He just want a confirmation from me that is not a bad idea. Yeah? We had the news. If you'll go on, I don't know, 5-minute chart, you'll see. You had to attempt 2 times here. Okay? You had to attempt 2 times. You had an SFU here, we closed above, you took this trade, got stop loss hit. Then you had to wait until here to take a new entry. Was profitable overall? Well, just look at the market now. Okay? Look at the market. If you took the entry here and you booked the profit all the way up. Yeah, it was profitable. What I prefer to do is I prefer to go on Ethereum and put a bit more size on Ethereum, stay the fuck out from Bitcoin. Why? When I see Ethereum stronger, usually Ethereum is bouncing a lot better and is respecting the level better. So I didn't took this one, I took Ethereum. In the morning, I saw Stefan took both of them, took Ethereum and took also Bitcoin here. It's not bad. It's actually good that he took the trade and VIP people made some money. Okay, now what we can do here? Let's zoom out on 1 hour, back on 1 hour. Similar. This looks like a kind of a V bottom because we made a new low. This is a V bottom and we need a retest. Will happen from here or will happen from a bit higher? I don't know. Could this become a shoulder, head, shoulder? Possible. Let's wait and see. We don't have a way to know for sure until we'll see the pattern on the chart. But here we have that divergence between shoulder and the head. You can see here. Low, lower low, low, higher low. And it's confirming now. Well, actually confirmed already. Okay? So we have bullish divergence here. Is this a good location to think long if we'll see a W? Because what will form here on 1 hour, it's a 4-hour W. Let's assume this pattern, people. Let's assume that on lower time frame will be shoulder, head, shoulder. And let's say that the market will come back down here. Yeah? And you can see the red candle there. Let's say that we'll do even a nice W there on lower time frame. And then we'll pump to the Monday high. This is the traders, the sharpshooters entry. But if you zoom out on 4-hour chart, what will become? This will become a really nice fucking W. Yeah, you can see. W if we'll accept above this level. So, either you wait here, either you wait for a 4-hour W, you need to wait to enter in a trade. Because this is a lower low and this is not a W. Yeah, this is not a double bottom. But could form one if we retrace here and this will be the left part and this will be the right part. Okay? So, depending what kind of trader you are. If you are a day trader, okay, zoom out on 1 hour. Zoom out on 1 hour, then zoom out even lower if you see you have the location already and try to enter here. If you are a 4-hour trader or swing trader, wait for the pattern to happen. You can still attempt to enter here. You can play the mountain man or the shark or Stefan setup on 4-hour chart and still be okay. So that's my 2 cents about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Shitcoins, not too many of them have 4-hour Ws, but we have some of them. For example, this one is back at entry. I took this trade when we made this double. It's back at entry, and we are forming some Ws on 1 hour. You want to take it or not, that's up to you. We have a 4-hour W here formed already. Let's put the 4-hour chart. You can see the W breakout and retest. Wait for another W or try to enter as low as possible. Look at daily. We are at the POC. Look at 4-hour chart with Bollinger Bands. Doesn't look bad. Okay. This one. We took this trade yesterday in the New York session, if I remember correctly. Yeah. On 1 hour chart here, you can see W, breakout, retest. Well, we took some hit here. But now we have that bot setup. 1, 2, 3 lows, 25%. You still can enter this trade if you are considering a valid AB equals CD. Yeah. TRIers, you know the bot setup from Brian. Well, you have it here. Take it at 25%. Well, it's up to you. I don't know. For me, this is looking, I don't have enough reasons. I don't want to take it at 25. I'm long from a lot lower. Make it risk-free if you took it with me. Some people took it in the live stream. Next one. This one, it's at entry, previous 1 hour W. Well, it's a retest of the previous 4 hour W here. You can see the Bollinger Band squeezing. You want to take it or you want to wait for the next setup, next W? Up to you. We have some small Ws here though. You can see this one. Let me put the 4 hour chart. You see why I keep my eyes on this one? Look at it. It's looking really nice here. I just need a nice entry. We had some nice Ws here. We had some entries. But now I need another dump and another W. But I'm watching. Look at this one. You like this one? Daily we SFU the low. 4 hour chart, nothing special. But this template with, look at it. Could this become a power of 3 here? I think so. And what we can do on power of 3, on this W, power of 3, let's assume it's power of 3. You don't want to enter here. You don't want to enter at the neckline. You don't want to enter below power of 3 line. You want to enter after a clear close and accept back above the manipulation level and enter at the retest. I don't want to see people, because I saw some people playing the power of 3 wrong. You don't enter here. You wait for confirmation. You play the retest. Okay? Power of 3, you don't play the manipulation. You don't play this level. You wait for this one to fulfill, to complete, accept above, and then at the retest you enter. Okay? You don't fuck around with the manipulation. Could last a lot of time, could even push lower. You don't fuck around with manipulation. You wait for the market to reclaim. Close above, and at the retest you find your entry. Hope you get it and you don't do stupid mistakes. So that will be a potential trade. Wait for it. Stable. I'm still in this trade. You can see I closed some profit, but I'm still in the trade. Now I closed the profit and I said, let's trail to the moon. Well, my stop loss was at the original place and I didn't touch it. Maybe it was a mistake and I had to activate something else. Now it's back down. Anyway, next boss. Why I have this one here, I don't know. Let's see. No. I have this one marked here, but I don't know why. Maybe we had something. But now, for example, I don't see any setup. I don't see why I should watch this one. Yeah, okay, I should watch for a W, but I don't see anything special to keep me with my eyes on this chart for the moment. So maybe it's a mistake. Let's uncheck it. So I don't want to scan all the charts. Plasma, we had a trade here. Yeah, and you can see we took the low. I already removed the trade. Barely took the low, but stopped me out. I'm out from plasma. What I'm doing now, I'm waiting for the next W. Like we waited here. I will patiently wait for the next W. 40 minutes again, too much time. I said I'll do the daily plans in 20 minutes. Yeah. I'm speaking too much instead of trading. Anyway, Twitter is tweeting. If you want to help us out, repost the tweet. I see the regulars doing the same. But imagine that we have more than 2,000 people in Discord, and how many reposts we have. Come on, people. You can do better. I see 50, 60, 100 people in the live stream, and only 10, 20 are reposting. People, we are doing this content without anything else. You can, at least you can do is to repost, to share it with your friends. If you like it. If you don't like it, don't even watch it, please. Okay. DEX with their shitcoins. Some of their shitcoins are pumping, some of their shitcoins are dumping. I don't see anything special here. There are some of them at good levels. If you want 100x, you should watch these ones. They are not on the exchanges yet, most of them. So imagine if one of them will hit the exchange. That will be your 100x. Yeah? Okay. Calendar. Let's see. Today we have NFP. Unemployment. Actually, today it's a day to, again, stay the fuck out. We can trade, people. Indeed, we have enough experience, some of us, that we can trade. And people without experience could still trade if they listen to the experienced traders. But usually, NFP day is usually better to stay the fuck out. If you listen and if you follow the posts, well, I think you have a chance to make some. But the most important thing you should do in a day like this, if you decide to trade or if you decide to take Stefan's setups or my setups, is to be damn careful with the total risk, be damn careful with the risk per trade. So respect the risk management. Okay? Okay. That being said, let's call it a live stream. I'll close this one and I'll go and trade with the VIP people in London session. If you want to join VIP, DM Stefan. Okay? DM Stefan. VIP is closed until the end of the month, but at least Stefan will tell you if we'll accept you at the end of the month or if we still have places. Yeah? If you want to join Premium, DM me. If you want to join Capo 1, DM me. Okay? We open the registration for 2026. If you want to learn from us, DM me and pay before the end of the year because we can decide to increase the prices. And we only accept 20 people. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. Yeah? Patience, again, patience. We have this news, yeah, exactly at the opening of the New York session. So that could move the market. But after that, we can safely trade. Okay, people. See you next time.